So let's talk about AI in the classroom. There's this quiet tension building, right? It's not just about teachers having to learn another new piece of tech, it's something deeper. For a lot of them, it's about this feeling of being judged just for using it.
And that feeling is summed up perfectly right here. I've been called out for it, as if using AI somehow makes my work less real. Wow. Just imagine that. You use a new tool to get your creative juices flowing for a lesson plan, and suddenly your hard work is seen as less authentic? That feeling, that internal conflict, it's a huge deal for so many teachers right now.
Which really brings us to the big question, doesn't it? If you're a teacher and you're using AI, does that make you a bad teacher? I mean, is it just a shortcut? It's such a loaded question. And you know what? The answer is definitely not a simple yes or no. So first up, let's really dig into this whole undercurrent of judgment. Why are so many amazing teachers feeling hesitant, even a little bit scared, to just openly say, yeah, I use these tools?
And here's the thing that's kind of wild when you think about it. The entire teaching profession is built on curiosity, right? On exploration. But for some reason, when teachers try to apply that same curiosity to their own work with new tools, they can get hit with this wall of skepticism. It's a strange double standard.
But here's the thing we have to remember. Using AI to, say, brainstorm some ideas doesn't just delete a teacher's decade of experience. No way. The teacher is still totally in the driver's seat. The AI isn't the one steering. It's more like a superpowered GPS suggesting routes. It's an amplifier, not a replacement.
Okay, so let's try to look at this a different way. The tools we use are always changing, but the thinking behind great teaching, that doesn't. And honestly, this isn't some brand new, shocking thing. It's just the next chapter in a really long story.
I mean, just look at this progression. We started with chalkboards, which, believe it or not, were new tech at one point. Then we got overhead projectors. Then, boom, the internet and search engines changed absolutely everything. And you know what? Every single one of those steps was met with, oh no, this is going to ruin education. AI is just the next stop on this train.
Seriously, can you even imagine trying to teach a class today without a search engine? Or a computer? It sounds impossible. But every single one of these tools had its critics. People freaked out, worrying they'd make kids lazy or that it wasn't real learning. Sound familiar? Now, those tools are essential. It's the exact same pattern we're seeing with AI today.
So what does using AI actually mean for a teacher on a Tuesday morning? Well, it's not about clicking a button and having the AI teacher class. Not at all. It's more like having a really, really efficient assistant. It can help you brainstorm, organize your messy notes, or even just test out a few ways to phrase a tough concept. It handles the grunt work, which frees up your brain power for what really matters. Actually connecting with your students. And this quote just nails it. It's still my thought, my experience, and my responsibility. That's the whole ballgame right there. The AI might spit out an idea, sure, but the teacher is the one who says, is this right? Does this fit my class? Is this actually going to help my students? The buck always stops with the teacher.
Which brings us to a really important point. The real work? That's still on us. Let's get super clear about where the machine stops and where the human, the teacher, takes over.
Okay, look at this breakdown. AI is a beast at refining things and making them faster. It's great at polishing a paragraph. But what does the teacher do? They shape meaning. They take that polished paragraph and connect it to a student's actual life. They create the space in the classroom where a kid feels safe enough to have that aha moment. See the difference? One is about efficiency, the other is all about purpose. And let's be crystal clear about what AI just can't do. It can't make a judgment call. It doesn't have values. It can't look a struggling student in the eye and know what they need to hear. It can't understand the unique vibe of your third period class. And it definitely can't build trust or connect with the kid on a human level. That stuff, that's the magic of a real teacher, and it's completely irreplaceable. So when you boil it all down, it's about this. The AI is great with the how. How should I word this email? How can I organize these notes? But the why? Why are we even learning this? Why is this important? That comes from you. That is, and always will be, 100% human.
All right, so where do we go from here? How do we move past the fear and the judgment? Well, it really all starts with us, with our own mindset. Think about this for a second. We tell our students every single day, be curious, experiment, don't be afraid to fail. We preach it. So isn't it a little hypocritical if we then turn around and refuse to do it ourselves? We can't just talk the talk. We've got to be the ones to model that curiosity we want to see in them.
Because at the end of the day, this is what being a great teacher has always been about. It's about evolving. We adapt. We question things. We grow. Using a new tool like AI isn't a sign that you're failing or can't keep up. It's the opposite. It's a sign that you are actively part of that evolution.
So I'll just leave you with this final thought. We spend our lives telling students to be curious. It's the core of what we do. So isn't it time we gave ourselves permission to do the exact same thing?